Oh, I guess it started. Hi, Kelly here again. For the New Year's, I think so many people say that they don't stretch enough in class or out of class, that is. We tend to, I think it's underrated. We tend to think stretching is not that important because when we work out, really what we want to do is, you feel like you got to get it in, burn calories and that kind of thing. But stretching is actually very important. I think it really helps reduce stress, which therefore, if you're less stressed, you must make healthier choices. It also keeps your body young, and it also helps prevent injury. So, and whatever you do, sports or just walking around during the day, it also makes you feel good. You have a better range of motion. I love to stretch, and I always feel better when I'm more flexible. That's why I kind of thought that maybe I would give you guys a really quick, even though you should at least hold each stretch for about 30 seconds. It's a really quick 5-minute exercise or stretch series that you can do every single day. Whether it's in the morning, right before you start your day, maybe mid-afternoon slump, you do a little bit of stretching, or you can do it in the evening. This is especially good for men because men don't stretch. So what we're going to do is we're going to work from the top all the way down to the bottom and see if we can get a nice, good stretching segment in 5 minutes. And the more you do it, obviously, the more flexible that you will become. So let's get started. So we're going to start working from the top down. Just make sure your feet are right underneath your body. Soften your knees for me, and we're going to go ahead and start with that neck. So just drop your head down towards the right. Look a little bit towards your shoulder. Press your opposite down, and then feel that nice stretch on your neck. Take some deep breaths into that area that you're stretching. So you're inhaling through the nose, exhaling it out of the mouth. Try to clear your mind while you're going through this stretch and use this time to try to de-stress a little bit. You deserve it. Everyone's entitled to 5 minutes. Chin to chest, other side. Press the shoulder away from your ear. Look down at the opposite shoulder. We all hold so much tension here, so just feel that tension release. Keep your shoulders over your hips. You can do this at your desk as well. Chin to chest. Now feel the stretch in the back of the neck. Maybe straighten your legs. And slowly come up. Now working in between the shoulder blades. I'm going to have you bend your knees, take your arms in front of you, and then just round through your shoulders. So feel that stretch right here in your upper back. Round through your shoulders. Pull your abs in, tuck under a little bit, and stretch. Here, hold. 1. Breathe. 2. Maybe take it over a little bit to the right side. That feels really good in between the shoulder blades. And then to the other side, feel a stretch. Knees are soft. Good. Now we're going to work through the chest. You're going to take the arms behind you. You can place them at your lower back. Again, you do this sitting at your desk, pushing your low back. Bring your elbows together. Then lift up through the chest, through the sternum. Look up and breathe. So you're opening up your heart center. You're opening up through your lungs. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out. Maybe you can clasp your hands behind you and do a stretch chest opener. This is really good for your posture. Take another deep breath in. Again, trying to hold your stretch for about 30 seconds. All right, from here, working our way down, we're going to put our hands onto the knees. So with your hands on your knees, working through your spine, mobility in your spine, tucking around, chin to chest, pull your abs in, and then exhale, release, little arch in your back, look up, open through your chest. Tucking around like a cat, and then exhale, release through the spine. Look up, get the shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, 3 more. Exhale, release. 2 more, round. And release. And 1 more, tuck and round. And release. And did I say 5 minutes? Because it's going to be more like 10 since I kind of talked a little bit at the beginning. Tuck it round, come all the way up. Now from standing, if you're at your desk or in your kitchen, you can hold onto your countertop for balance and do your quad stretch. So now we're stretching that large muscle group. You're going to grab the top of the foot, soften your standing leg, push the top of your foot into your hand so you create some length here right in the front of the thigh, and just hold and breathe. Very simple. We tend to overwork our quads, I think, when people exercise and then they don't stretch that area. So Think about doing this. You can also do it when you're lying down on the floor, laying in your bed. Just pull your leg up towards you. If you can't grab it, you can always put a towel around your foot. I used to teach an hour-long stretch class, and everyone loved it. This isn't an hour. It's only 10 minutes, but you can still get a lot of benefit just from stretching. Switch sides. Other side, soften. I know I'm feeling a little tight with this cold weather, so it seems like you wake up in the morning, it's a little harder to get your body moving, especially as you get older. And I'm approaching a big milestone birthday this Friday, so maybe it's making me think about how important it is to stretch, keep my joints healthy, muscles long, and then switch. Good job. All right, from here we're going to go ahead and go down onto the floor. You're going to go down onto your knees. You're going to take your left foot out in front of you. Stretching forward now, you're working down into your hip flexor. This is the muscle right through here. Hand on either side of your foot. You're going to feel a nice stretch here, really good for runners. Hold. Tuck your toe under. If you want, you can pop your knee up, and then you're going to feel a really good stretch even more. This is a little more advanced. And hold. Keep your abdominals pulled in. And then from here, you're just going to shift your body back, flex your toe up, and then feel you're using the floor to kind of help resist or push against that leg. Stick your butt back, feel your hamstrings stretch, flex your toe towards your face, and then stretch. You can round forward if you want, but if you lengthen your back, you're really going to try to get more of that deeper hamstring stretch. Flex your toe towards your face and breathe. I always feel this one a lot. Hamstrings get really tight, and if you really stretch your hamstrings, it's really good for your lower back. We're going to put both hands inside. We're going to bring the leg around. We're almost done. You're going to put hands on either side, right underneath your shoulders. We're going to do cat dog stretch here. So we're going to tuck and round, and then release and look up. So this is a slight arch in your back. Tuck and round, 2 more, and then release, look up. 1 more. Get those shoulders out of your ears, and release. And look up. Good. From here, you're going to come back onto the knees, and this time you take your right leg out in front of you. Forward into your lunge. Feel that hip flexor stretch. Breathe into it. Enjoy it. Again, if you're at your desk, just get up off of your chair. People in your office won't think you're weird. Just sit down, stretch a little bit. I swear it helps to do this stuff every single day, so eventually it's not so hard. And then come back, sit back, flex your foot, and breathe again. Really good for that lower back. Feel the hamstring. If you can flex your toe up, that's really great. Shoulders away from your ears. Good. Now we're going to bring the leg around. Now with our hands underneath, you're going to tuck your toes under. We're going to stretch the calves. We're going to go into downward dog to do that. So you're going to pop your knees up. You're going to press your heels into the floor and then drop your chest towards the top of your thighs. And this is really great at reducing stress too in the middle of your day, getting that blood flow to the top of your head. Squeeze your thighs and now feel all back through here as well as the back of the hamstring stretch. If this is too much for you, just bend your knees slightly. That's fine. Hold it here. 3 more breaths. 2 and 1. Soften onto your knees. Now you're going to have a seat onto the floor. We're going to work to stretch the inner thigh. Again, a muscle that's often neglected, very tight in people. When you put the bottoms of your feet together, you might find your knees are really close in. Use your elbows here to push down on those knees. Bring your body forward. Keep your spine straight. So from the side, like this, and then see if you can use your elbows and lean your body forward and hold. Lengthen those inner thighs. Breathe. Good. Every time you exhale, so you can go a little deeper into your stretch. Hold. And come back to center. And then I usually like to always end my stretches with the spine twist because you're wringing out your spine. And that's very important to do. So that's kind of your rotational mobility. You're going to lift up tall. I'm going to put my left hand over my right knee, lift up, and then gently rotate at the base of my spine, middle spine, upper spine, and then the head. Hold it. Again, Again, you can do this sitting at your desk if you want. And then you can look towards me with that spine twist and drop your chin towards your knee and feel the stretch in the back of the neck now. And slowly come back to center. Inhale, lift up tall, base of the spine, middle spine, upper back, rotate. And gently look towards me, drop your chin to your chest. Feels good on those nice tight backs. You want to stretch your back in flexion and extension and also in rotation and back to center. Inhale your arms up for me, exhale down, and that was it. Just do all those stretches. It works from top to bottom and you'll feel much better, ready to take on what's coming up next in your day. Namaste. I have to press stop.